Each week, we pick one specific metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes to help you know as a homeowner in a neighborhood whether or not you might have a particular advantage. And this week, we are featuring Sweet Bottom Plantation. For those of you who are familiar with the area, it is on Pleasant Hill Road, just east of the Chattahoochee River, State Bridge Road on one side, Pleasant Hill on the other side, so it's between the river and Peachtree Industrial. Sweet Bottom Plantation is a gated swim and tennis community along the Chattahoochee River in Duluth. It was one of the first developments in America to apply a planning approach that would later evolve into what would become known as traditional neighborhood development, or TND, one of the 10 basic principles of the new urbanism movement. The design of many of the homes in the neighborhood was inspired by 18th and 19th century homes in Charleston, New Orleans, Savannah, and New England. And many of these historical homes still exist and are in the National Register of Historic Places. Got good access to 285 and 85. It's 15 minutes to Duluth, downtown Swanee, Peachtree Corners, Town Center, and Old Town Norcross. 10 minutes to the Chattahoochee River National Recreation areas at Medlock Bridge, Jones Bridge, Abbott's Bridge, with walking trails and boat entry points in all of the national recreation areas, and under 10 minutes to the new Cauley Creek Park, which is a park in Johns Creek, built on the old water reclamation site called Cauley Creek. Let's take a look at what's happened in the neighborhood over the last 3 years to see whether or not you as a seller have a particular advantage. Not too many homes in the neighborhood, 150, 160 homes in the neighborhood. The average sales price in 2021, $987,818. 11 homes sold. They took 26 days on average to sell. In 2020, those 11 homes that sold in the neighborhood took 117 days. Amazing. That's all I've got to say. Sales prices went from $580,000 up to $2.5 million. In 2022, 9 homes sold. Took again 26 days on the market. Sales prices went up almost $200,000, or actually a little over $200,000, to $1,193,000. Ranged from a low of $703,000 to a high of $1.655 million. In 2023, year to date, there have been 5 homes sold, so maybe there'll be 8 or 9, which went from 11 2021 to 9 in 2022 to, let's just call it 8 or 9 in 2023. They've taken 57 days on average. The average sales price has increased another $150,000 to $1.352 million. Now, there was a huge sale in there, $765,000 up to $19 million. So if we pull that $19 million sale out of there, it'd be interesting to see where the average sales price would be. There are currently 2 homes listed for sale in the neighborhood. There have been 6 homes sold in the last 12 months, which means there's a 4-month supply of inventory. The low asking price is $2.7 million. The high asking price is $3.9 million. If you want to live in that home, the average entry price in that neighborhood, the average entry price is $3.337 million. Average sales price of a home in 2009 during the recession, which is when properties were at their lowest value in Sweet Bottom, was $472,000. When we compare that to the $1.352 million of today, those 153 or 55 homeowners have increased equity to the tune of $135 million. Elementary school is Chattahoochee Elementary School, the middle school is Coleman, and the high school is Duluth. Duluth High School gets a school chimp score of 80.